out all day. Hope everybody's good. Man, I just tried. What is this? This is sea salt Belgian dark chocolate. I just tried. Interesting. I don't know. Got a lot of feedback. We'll go over it. Got a lot of feedback. Talking about I'm living over the abyss. That's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're going to read some comments. We're going to check on what we got going down there past that amethyst room. I hope everybody's weekend is going well. It is, it's a really good hobby, getting money. It's a great hobby. Shoot, let's see, what time of day is it outside? Whoa. What's up, bruh? Hey, it's a jellyfish. All right, so we got some comments to read. On TikTok, Bonkievich says, bro is living under the abyss. Okay, so you might be right. If y'all didn't see the last episode, if y'all didn't see what happened, oh snap. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? Let's get into. Let's go inside, read some comments, and then come back out in the morning. We have some repairs to do. Where's all my stuff? Hold on. But where's all my stuff? Wait a minute. Where's all my diamonds and such? Did I not stash them? Hold on. Oh, is it because my character was outside? Maybe it was. But then wouldn't my stuff still... What happened to all my stuff? Oh, no. What happened? I thought I went inside. Well, anyway. Dang, wait a minute, though. I lost a... Oh, what about my armor, though? Hold on. I had diamond armor. Wait a minute. What could have happened, though? Wait. Shouldn't it be lying around? Why is all my stuff just gone? That's crazy. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to do this if when I go to bed, my stuff is just gonna not exist. What? Everything I had is just gone. That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go find some more diamonds, pretty much. That's what it's looking like. And I'm pretty sure I hit save and quit last time, too. We'll get to some comments, but this is disturbing. I need to find out what happened to all my accoutrement. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be... Dang, I work hard for all that stuff, but it's all right. We'll keep rolling. Someone said, Bonkievich said, bro is living above the abyss. That is correct. For those who don't know, this is the void. I call it the void. If you drop something down here, you're probably not going to get it back. I'm not going to lie to you. You're probably not going to get it back. So you do have to make sure that you don't do that. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. My boat is still there. That's so weird, though. Like, maybe it was a creeper. I don't know. There's a bunch of possibilities. But, hey, man. We ran it up once. We'll run it up again. We'll read some more comments. This is something that I've heard a lot. I've heard this a lot. Cosmos455 said, please turn your sensitivity up. And I said, is it that bad? And then Matt came in and said, yeah. He said yes. So apparently my sensitivity is really, it's bad. So all right, we'll sort this out now. I don't want to be freaking spinning around like a top, though. You know what I mean? Pause. Is that better? That's not that much better. It's still kind of slow. Is there another setting that I'm missing? Maybe it's this. Okay, yeah, that's better. All right, so I have no idea where all my stuff went, and it's kind of crazy because I definitely had all my pickaxes are gone too. Even the ones I stashed. Bro, what the frig? Okay. I've been robbed. Oh, this is whack. We're gonna have to go run it up again, y'all. Shoot. All right, we'll read a couple more comments. Just Told 2 said, my guy, that was not the creeper's fault. And this is something that I should have paid attention to. I said, but how was I supposed to save my chicken? Just Told 2 says, block off the water, make a floor in that area with dirt, break the boat, then use seeds to lead the chicken out. That's greatly appreciated, but like I said, where were you? You should have told me that last stream. You should have told me that. Edwin 10190 says, you walked across the bridge. I know you're new to the game, but you got to be more aware of that stuff. That's true. Maybe you could tell me why all my stuff is gone, even though I'm pretty sure I saved. Because I'm sort of suppressing the rage for that. Because I had at least 2 pieces of diamond armor, and I had a diamond sword. I was living large. Pause. Now everything's just gone. I'm salty. Let's go over to IG. Captain Obvious says, brother, you got to turn that stick sensitivity up. Pause. Take 4 business days to turn around. All right, okay. Sensitivity is sorted out. We got to go run it up again, apparently, because all my freaking stuff is gone. So we will listen to that advice about... Now there's just a creeper by the boat. It's like they don't want me to even get the boat, to be honest. But it is what it is. Well, that is terrible. What a crazy way to start the day. We will go back. You know what? I'm not really liking the experience over here too much these days. Now my boat is stuck under the land. All my stuff is just gone somehow. I don't really know, but I worked for those diamonds. I did work for those. I really don't understand. Did I not save? But even if I didn't save, maybe I didn't save it. I don't know. I'm not gonna dwell. We ran it up once. We'll run it up again. You know what I mean? We'll run it up once more. All right. That was unexpected. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. Getting money is a great hobby that I think everyone should participate in. It's just a great hobby. As soon as you can, whether I don't care what you're doing, man. Well, as long as it's not evil, you should get money. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just tell you that it's not everything, but it allows you to move how you want for sure. Um, but money cannot buy some of the most important things in life. Money cannot buy time. You know, money cannot buy true loyalty. You know, so don't let my words whatever that was. What are y'all doing down here? Um dang man, I had a lot of stuff. That is frustrating. Okay, so we have to go back down there to find some more diamonds. Well, no, now we have to just freaking just get stuff real quick. I'm gonna go sort that out. Yo, that's crazy. Maybe I didn't save. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't want any of that. We need coal for torches again. Uh-oh. Yo, that is crazy. Was listening to the Joe Budden podcast today. They recommended this Alchemist and Hit Boy album. Salute to both of them. I have to take a moment to talk about what Alchemist is doing right now. It is crazy. Hit Boy really, it is amazing that we have yet another group of producers that have rapping ability. I'll say that. But I have to call attention to what Alchemist is doing. I have to. People forget Alchemist is Mobb Deep's lil homie. He was in the studio. He's partly responsible for some of the sounds, but when you listen to him rap, you can sometimes hear Prodigy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think that what Alchemist is doing, as somebody who writes hip hop, who is part of hip hop, over 300 songs, blah blah blah. I feel like it's important to call attention to when great examples of the culture are happening, and what Alchemist is doing. You know, he put on a clinic. Put on a clinic. I think of it like this. Number one is the rhyming. Number one is the rhyming. Are you rhyming? A lot of people just listen for the beat and the melody of things. I listen to what people are saying. I believe hip hop is a conversation, and every time I got this from studying Harlem Renaissance and poetry too. It's a conversation, and the question is, what are you going to say? If you're going to talk about money, I want to hear you talk about money in a way I haven't heard you talk about before. Let's hear about the paper cuts. Let's hear about, and I think that Alchemist really put on a clinic as far as what you're supposed to do. So number one is rhyming. Can you rhyme? That's like I think a slept on aspect of hip hop. Can you rhyme? So if you're listening right now, think of like an end rhyme, like I woke up and went outside today, right? That's what I would say is like a basic level rhyme. I woke up and went outside today. Just by adding rhymes, you sort of spice it up. Open my eyes, went outside today. You see what I'm saying? Adding that extra I rhyme. If you could do a punchline while you're doing that, that's bonus points for me. If you can tell a story while maintaining rhymes, if you can rhyme, like, you should try it. People do not understand how difficult this is once you get into the science of rhyming. Like I said, a lot of people listen to the beats. I pay attention to what you are saying. Go try to rhyme one line, right? Like, I woke up, went outside today. Try to rhyme, besides like your end rhyme, today, or outside, today would be the end, right? Try to rhyme 2 or 3 times per line. Can you rhyme 2 more things with today? Getting paid, went outside today. You see what I'm saying? So when you hear someone who's able to rhyme multiple times and punch, or multiple times and tell a story, I have to commend that, because it's not easy to do. Try it. Try it. Try to say one line, and try, without even doing a punchline, try to rhyme 3 or 4 times. I went outside and the air was cold. You could do, I broke the mold, the air was cold. That's 2 O rhymes. An old soul broke the mold and the air was cold. That's 3. You see? It's not super easy. So I have to commend that. Number 1, the rhyming is awesome. Number 2, the history. The history that Alchemist is part of. If you listen to Prodigy's book, really good audiobook. It's on YouTube. Prodigy's audiobook. He tells his childhood and stories about his life. He talks about meeting Alchemist, and described him as this kid who was always baked and just had these amazing beats. To me, this is like when you would watch like The Sopranos or something like that, and they would watch the TV, and old members of the mafia would be coming home. To me, this Alchemist album, this Hit Boy and Alchemist album, is a bit like that. The game has changed. Some people have, we've lost Prodigy. We've lost, as far as the culture, we've lost certain members of the culture, but Alchemist is rapping now. That's amazing to me. Alchemist is rapping now, and he's rapping at a high level. The stories, I could go on and on. I just would encourage anyone who is interested in what hip hop is to listen to this album. The production is, I mean, they were both going crazy on the production. I'm not gonna lie. But as far as rhyming, really listen to Alchemist verses on here if you want to get a solid idea of what hip hop is. I think I slept through the night in here. I think I slept through the night, but I didn't save, I think is what happened. So I got all that diamond, and whatever happened to it, man, it freaking disappeared. There's a video I just saw on YouTube, Trap Lord Ross getting pressed when he comes around Central C, and I feel like it's a really important cultural moment. We'll talk about that in a minute. I have to get some stuff back, and there are no trees really in this valley, so I think we're gonna have to make some. Dang, I was hoping he would drop that sword. Where did he come from, eh? Okay. Okay. Well, let's do this. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best idea, but I will do this. That is so crazy. Somehow, bless me, somehow I've mastered the art of sneezing without having to open my mouth. Pause. But I do see these little spots. I don't know if that's normal. That's probably not normal. Alright, what did bro say? Now that creeper's gone, so let's do this. Oh, I need to make some more of these. Someone said, I know this is your first time playing the game, but you gotta pay attention. I'll have you know, this is not my first time playing this game, alright? This is not my first time playing this game, so I know it looks like it, but it's not. This is my first time actually trying to beat the game, I'll say. I don't usually try to beat this game. I usually just run around and do random stuff. Alright, so we got that going on. Got that going on. Got that going on. More tools. He also said, here's something else that he said. He said, destroy the boat. And I'm not going to do that. So that's why your plan's not going to work for me. I'm not destroying the boat. We're coming up with another plan. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not destroying the boat. I watched too much Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm not letting this go. And that's how you do that. See? See, look at that. See? Worked just fine. So now everyone can just shut up. All right? Everyone can shut it up. You were right about this, though. I should do this. All right, that's done. All right, we need trees, gang. No, we need coal for torches. I might as well take the boat, huh? The boat's free. I knew I would free the boat. You know what I mean? Free little boat. You know what I mean? Little boat is free. Didn't have to destroy it at all. Look at that. What y'all got going on? Yo, I don't like the looks of this. I'm gonna assume I saved that chicken. I wonder if that's the same chicken that's usually in my boat. I don't know. Could be. Whose cat is this? Yo, whose cat is this just swimming in here? Someone needs to come do something about this. Well, it looks like, are you all right? Are you good? All right, it looks like it's having a good time. But if I see that again, I'm gonna have to raise a commotion. I'm gonna have to cause an uproar. You ever seen on Pokemon? What's one? I forgot what it was called. My son would know the name of this thing, but they use the attack uproar. They just call. I'm gonna have to cause an uproar. You ever imagine what that would look like in real life if someone just used uproar? It would just be like ah 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 ah. You know what I mean? All right, where's that boat? I forget things really fast. All right, here we go. 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 Whee! Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe they're right. Did you just take my boat? Let me tell you something, bro. All right, now it's going too far. Yep, this is why we can't have nice things. Move along. Move along. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay. We need coal. I was J. Cole out here before, man. Y'all didn't see me. I was living. You know what I mean? Living it up. You know what I mean? I was living it up. Am I just sinking? Activate boat. Activate that mug. Activate boat. Dang it, bruh. Dang it, bruh. Activate. There we go. Alright. And that's all we'll use it for right now. We don't need it for anything else really. Alright, so. I mean, there's not much we can do in the mines without light sources. And I don't see too many of them. Let me eat this tater real quick. Dang, man, I had steaks. All my stuff is gone. That's crazy, man. But that's alright, man. We gonna try to get it back somehow. I need to find a fissure or some sort of crevasse. Pause. I don't want to leave my boat, so actually we will go back. That's crazy, man. I had diamond armor. Everything was lovely. Did I not save? I gotta watch the last stream, but I feel like maybe I didn't save though. Maybe I just went to bed and freaking was like, all right, that's fine. That's good enough. We'll just do that. Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Look at that horse. That probably is what happened. I feel like that's something I would do if I got really, really tired. I would be like, oh yeah, my character's virtually going to sleep. So that means it's fine. I don't need to save at all because my character virtually went to sleep. Now I'm really going to go to sleep and then I just, you know what I mean? It's all good though. Bet it back. Bet it back. Well, hey, we've been here before. We've been here before, gang. We'll figure it out. Like we always do. Like we always do at this time. I got to shine. Oh, snap. Almost just fell down there. That would have hurt. We must. I feel like there's a pocket of coal that I missed. Bro, I can't believe they took my diamond from me, gang. I had 10 of them joints. I had 10 joints on me, man. Clean, smooth. Clean and smooth and clear joints. lovely, bruh. Everything was fine. Everything was great. Everybody was eating, bruh. And then had to take a break for the nonsense. Alright, well that means that we just gotta freaking run it back up. Hopefully faster than before. Right? That's what it means. Gotta love that sound. Oh, I don't think I can. I think this is as far as I can go here. And I can hear them somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Nope, this ain't the spot. Sometimes you gotta take a little L so you learn to never do that again. I will never. I thought I saved. That's the crazy part. But apparently not. Pootie, stop before I put you downstairs. My cat is tripping. Every time I'm trying to have a good time, here she come like the fun police. No, Pootie. Stop it. Dang, right when I find some diamond, here she come. Talking about some meow. Oh, snap. Alright, she was right about that. Alright, Poot, you was right about that. My bad. Sometimes I call her the no cat. Sometimes she just shows up when I'm supposed to just stop for a second and reassess what I'm doing. And alright, she was right about that. There was a creeper down there. Thank you, Pootie. My bad. I owe you a treat a little bit later. My bad. I was trying to stop her wisdom. You still can't come in here, though. So stop scratching the door. Thank you. It's gonna be freaking Iron Man in a minute. Is this copper? Still no coal though. Dang, see? Dang, bruh. Still no coal. I see more diamonds though. That's fire. That's crazy looking. Have to use these sparingly.